Ladies and gentlemen, g'day. Welcome back to the channel. My name's Economics Mate, and today we're going to be talking about a not so economical topic. I think it's a topic that I'm genuinely surprised people are not talking more about. Literally. Oh, by the way, welcome back to the Driving with Eco discussions, where we talk about issues, or pressing issues, I should probably say, about water takes Blitz while I drive my car. Now, luckily enough, right now I am completely and utterly stuck in traffic in an area where it really isn't traffic. Usually it's it's some traffic, but usually it's pretty free flowing. For some reason, there's a lot of traffic going on. I don't know what happened. There must be a breakdown of some sorts, which is very unusual for this part of the area. Anyway, enough rambling about the stupid traffic. Talking about these bloody lottery balls. I can't believe that a game that Wargaming is promoting openly to both, or rather to adults, to teenagers, and of course to children, to kids alike, is openly and nonchalantly advertising the use of lottery balls. Like, this is literally gambling at its core, right? It's literally gambling at its core. You're trying to gamble your luck by spending however much dollars on these lottery machines in order to possibly get the opportunity to get 3 of those number 11 balls to then do the draw to get the Type 63. Now, in layman's terms, using lottery balls in a quote-unquote kids game is not exactly, promoting a healthy, or rather a positive outlook on a game that you're trying to build, or rather, you're trying to sort of remarket or reposition in the market to those who are of the younger generation, right? Who have the attention span of a literal goldfish. I get it. You want to, entice people with this new concept of lottery balls, blah, blah, blah. And yes, lottery balls are not a foreign concept in Blitz. They've been in Blitz before, like last year. The only problem I have, and yes, if you do get certain balls, you will, I'm not going to say you're guaranteed to get a reward. Yeah, you're guaranteed to get a reward, but it might not be rewarding enough, is what I'm trying to say. The fact that you've got, or you've implemented some kind of lottery ball, or like a gambling sort of thing, or what I'm trying to say is the fact that Wargaming put lottery balls in Blitz, and lottery machines, mind you, and then they have a live stream. They have the audacity to have a live stream about these lottery balls, and like taking these balls out of the machine and say, "Yay, look what we just picked." That is literally as if you're sitting down with your father or with your grandfather, and they've got their they got their lottery numbers there, right? And they're watching the lotto on the TV getting drawn. That's literally what this is. That's literally what it is. Now, it might not be you've spent money in order to hopefully gain money out of it or to win a jackpot. No, the jackpot in this situation is, of course, the Type 63. So even the core concept of having lottery balls in a game, incorporated into a game, is basically grounds for actual gambling. That is absolutely insane. Like, the kids are going to grow up, like they're going to get into their teenage years and are actually going to be encouraged because of this notion. When they're playing this game and they're exposed to this sort of aspect of the game, they're going to be encouraged to go to a news agency and purchase a lottery ticket to then gamble some money in the hopes of possibly winning a jackpot. And then eventually it becomes addiction. Gambling is a real issue in Australia. Now, I know for a fact that gambling is also an issue overseas. I have a feeling in the US it's got the same thing. In the UK it's probably got the same issues, right? In Australia, gambling is a big thing. We have something called the pokies here in Australia, right? Pokies. What does that mean? Poker machines, the casinos, right? That's another form of gambling. Don't even get me started on those. I mean, basically, when you open a crate, it's essentially like you're rolling the dice, or you're playing a slot machine. That's what it feels like. Yes, in some ways, when you open crates, you're guaranteed rewards regardless. Whereas if you do a slot machine, most likely you're not guaranteed anything. It's never guaranteed. So it's in some aspects kind of like that. But again, every game is doing it nowadays. But the fact that they had the audacity to introduce literal lottery balls with numbers on them in what looks like a lottery machine is just beyond me. It's absolutely bonkers. Like, I still can't fathom that they thought that was a good idea. I still can't understand how they thought, yes, this is a good idea. Let's do it. Let's give the player base in Blitz what they've always wanted. Literal lottery balls. Let's encourage them to go outside in the real world and actually gamble their life away. Like, it's absolutely stupid. It's ridiculous. And to think that in order to get the main reward, the jackpots, right, the Type 63, you have to gamble your money. You have to open crates, or rather open these lottery machines, or do these lottery machines to get lottery numbers. And if you get those 3 number 11s, boom, jackpot. There's your tank right there. And it's even more of a jackpot if you hit the 3 diamond balls, which are, it's going to encourage people to purchase more and more. And there's going to be pop-up offers where they're going to offer you like 100 or something, or 101, or like 111 machines for like a discounted price. But why? My big question to this is, Wargaming, do you think this is a good idea to encourage, or rather to introduce kids to lottery machines, to like, not lotteries, but rather to the lotto, to a jackpot lotto? You shouldn't have to do that. You don't need to do that. Like, it's bad enough some of these, these tanks come in crates as they are. But the fact that they want you to gamble with freaking, lottery balls is even worse. It's a really bad image. It's really, really bad. It's a bad outlook. And it just leaves a sour taste rather, in our mouths, especially adults, who are my age and older, who have experienced, people who got addicted to, the jackpot or the lotto and lottery balls and all that kind of stuff. It's not a good look. It really isn't. And you're advertising to children, for God's sake. You've been openly admitting that this game is aimed for children, right? You openly admitted that you want to entice this game for children. Why the fuck aren't there lottery balls? Like, it took me a few days to sort of comprehend this. Like, last year, I was like, okay, I wasn't really making videos last year when, around this time when these balls came out. So I'm like, I voiced my concerns. I'm like, whatever. The rewards were pretty good. And then I'm looking at it now, and I made my video, yeah, all good. But then I'm looking deeper into it, and I'm thinking to myself, what the actual frick is going on here? This is a children's game, as you say, right? Yes, there are plenty of adults that play it. Yes, there's plenty of teenagers. And us adults, yes, we'll know better than to obviously be enticed by these lottery balls. Why the fuck is it in the game in the first place? It shouldn't never have been a concept. You shouldn't even be advertising it in a live stream. Oh, look at this, I got a lottery ball. Yeah, you're going to get gold if you get this ball. Oh, yay. No, absolutely not. Like, someone who is, going to be a parent, I know how that feels to see my children, or rather, I don't know how it feels. I'm pretty sure I have a good feeling or good idea of how it may feel if you as a parent saw your child gambling their money away to open these, or rather to do these lottery machines to get a lottery ball. Imagine what your parents would say, seeing you playing a game that has literal lottery balls in the game in order to get the jackpot. They would fucking freak out. Any normal parent would say, what the fuck is this shit? It's not feasible, Wargaming. This is not how you market your game to consumers, especially children. It's unethical. You shouldn't do this. All right, Wargaming, you know better than this. I know you're trying to make it like, it's nice, it's happy, it's harmless. It's not fucking harmless. It's going to have a toll in those children's life when they're older, because they're going to be encouraged. They're like, you know what? Lottery balls, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with this. Hey, it's healthy. No, it's not. It's very unhealthy. It's going to financially ruin people. And I've seen it with my own eyes. In Australia, we have a massive gambling problem. Whether it's jackpot, lottery balls, or whether it's the fucking pokies. People have real issues when it comes to gambling. And I hate to see that there's crates and all this bullshit in Blitz. We've come to accept that. But now we have lottery balls as well. Like, I know they were there last year, but no one really took notice of it. But now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, If I was a parent, I would literally say, what the fuck is this? Turn it off right now. I know this is a rant. I know you probably don't want to, you don't have to hear it if you don't want to. But for those of you who have the same concerns as I do and know it's complete and utter bullshit. And by the way, Wargaming, if you're watching this, please understand, I love the game. I wouldn't be making content on the game if I didn't love the game, right? I love the game. I respect and love the fact, love all the things and the advances that you've done with the game and all the reworks and everything. And how much work you've put in to, bring the game to where it is now. But for the love of God, you need to think in an ethical and logical manner. This is not an ethical practice. Please get rid of these lottery balls. Don't ever bring them back. They should never be implemented into Blitz. And that's my final thoughts. If you disagree with me, guys, let me know in the comments down below. If you agree with me, again, let me know whether you agree with me or whether you disagree with me. I want to know your thoughts. I'd like to know where your heads are at with this. It's just something that clicked with me. I wanted to do a review on the Type 63, but then I remembered that I wanted to talk about these lottery balls in my car, and here we are. Coincidentally, I'm still stuck on the same bloody stretch of road. Since I started talking, I've been on the same stretch of road, right? And I haven't even gone a quarter of the way yet. I'm still where I am. That's how slow the traffic is. It's ridiculous. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, look after yourselves. Look after your friends and family. Peace in the Middle East and everywhere else on the world. Let's hope World War III doesn't happen, because goddamn is the shit stirring the pot right now. Oh my God, there are certain words I want to say and certain things I want to talk about, but let's not go there for fear that I may offend people. Honestly, I don't give a shit, to be honest with you, but again, this is a Blitz channel. We're not going to go political. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, love your work. Take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.